What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chart Striker. This is your host, Dana. So, we're gathered here, or I'm live, because of the weekly candle close. We've been waiting to see what will happen. Unfortunately, it's not the best news because this weekly candle closed below 16,700. Okay, not 16,000. I mean $17,000 or 16,800. I mean, this is not good. Okay, last week we closed at least above 17,000, slightly above 17,000, and the week before that as well. But this week, things are not looking the best. We could have a nice correction still. I mean, it's been pathetic since before yesterday when I told you guys we are at support levels. You might see a correction up to 16,800 or 16,900 and something, at least to 17K. Even that couldn't happen. All that happened was we came all the way to 16,800-ish, and then that was it. Hold on, let me just remove this device. Okay, so things are not looking the brightest. We have had better days when it comes to the price action, okay? But we'll see how far this correction can go. If there's anything new, any new developments and so on. So far, we still have this bad divergence that is still building, and when the day comes that we actually close above $47,180, then it's gonna be, invalid. But until then, it is here. That hasn't changed yet, okay? The fact that the bears came in and they pushed down the price doesn't make things better. Also, looking at the weekly, this is seriously not the best. This is not what you want to see if you want to see, some type of a continuation. And then there are those that would consider this, to be an IH instead, But I don't know. We came to targets, guys. Last week we came to targets, but since then there has been no follow through to the upside. Hence, no more, rise in price. Instead, we just curled over and here we are. Okay. Let's head over to the daily and see what's going on there. Let me just look at this chart instead. I mean, this was a nice, ascending triangle that was super respected. And we broke out of it. When we broke out of it, it was a nice move to the upside. But guess what? Removing this now because it's not necessary anymore, okay? We are still around support levels. See now. All the way to 16,541 is support, guys. Okay, keep that in mind. All the way to 16,541. But if we close a daily below that level, or even for hourly below that level, next support areas is around this level, 16,429 to 16,324-ish. If we lose that, of course, lower we go. By the way things are looking, I wouldn't be surprised if we come to test, prior lows. which would be around 15.8 to 15.5-ish levels, because I don't see anything saying otherwise. Like 15.4 to 15.8 is very possible by the way things are looking. Look, I told you guys, even if I was, telling you that we are at support levels, I also told you the bulls that are playing, the correction game right now, they are very much weak. And since they looked weak and there were a lot of major resistance ahead in the lower time frames, in the shorter time frames, I didn't think this would look at this. We came to 16,865 at the highest, okay? And then we got pushed down hard again. And this is the 4-hourly candle. I mean, this is not nice. Yes, MACD is bullish, turned bullish, but overall things are not looking that bright for the bulls. For the shorts, kudos, we're doing a good job, but bulls, it was a short-lived run, the one that we had. So we got support around, obviously on the 4-hourly, we got support around, like I said. I don't want to remove this one because there is a point with this one as well. So I'm just gonna do this so you guys just maybe copy this. So got support all the way at these levels, and we are at a demand zone right here. That's why I do not want to remove this box either, really, okay, because it is important. So we are on support. We need to get above, like, we want to see a bit of a continuation. We need to at least get above 17,050. If we can do that, if we can get above 17,000, if you want to be a bit more conservative, 17,150, like there is not much holding us until probably 17,350-ish dollars, okay? All the way to 17,530-ish. But until then, because yeah, MACD is bullish, fine, but I mean it's looking weak. Let's see where this correction will lead. I've been saying that since Friday, that we are gonna see a correction, some type of correction, because we are at support, and other indicators as well were telling us very possible. But this resistance I told you guys about also is kind of ruining everything. We're still stuck below it. Let's move on to Ethereum. We got some altcoins to go through also. So okay, weekly Ethereum. I mean, look at this. Last weekly candle closed with a pretty strong red candle, as you guys can see. We're still above, fine. We have to give this to Ethereum, okay? We closed actually above this key level around 1168, which is nice. Okay, like I wouldn't be surprised if we can come all the way to 1220-ish to 1240-ish, just because we closed above support level still. But I don't like this red candle as well. You know, it's a pretty strong one. Can't say it's engulfing, but it's a strong one also. Like we had some, you know, bad divergence going on with Ethereum that already played out. Right now, our size below neutral. MACD is still, you know, bullish. Okay, that hasn't changed on weekly. Let's have a look at the daily. Like I always tell you guys, we have to give it 24 to 48 hours. Let it mature a bit, and we'll see what happens, you know, then. Besides, Christmas is on the way. We might see, you know, a Christmas move or something. I don't know. We'll see. Usually around Christmas, a lot of people sell just because, you know, some wanna buy things instead, presents and whatnot. But we will see what happens. It doesn't happen every Christmas, but it's happened a few times just before Christmas, okay? Look, I told you we can come all the way to 1200-ish levels. We came all the way to what? 1199.54, literally, okay? So we are above, like, look, I think we are inside a box looking at this one. So I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so we are ranging sideways, seems like. Hello, Ralph. Welcome to the show. Hope you've had a good day. We are ranging sideways. Yep, again. Another one. It's looking, look guys, same like Bitcoin. It's kind of looking weak. I know MACD is bullish and so on, but we need to close above at least 1225. Okay, 1225. If we can do that, not much holding us until 1264 to 1280-ish levels if that happens, but until then we're still kind of stuck here going sideways with MACD bullish, RSI below neutral. Let's have a look at the daily. We have this nice divergence. I told you guys yesterday, got this nice divergence going on Ethereum's chart. It's more than I can say for Bitcoin. Let me just have a double look. Yeah, it's really more than I can say for Bitcoin right now. Ethereum actually looking a bit better. Keep this in mind, guys, okay? Yep, Ralph, thank you. Feeling a bit, got a bit of a headache. I don't know, it might be the World Cup that got to me or something. I don't know, no, but I'm a bit tired, but otherwise, I'm fine, thank you. All good. So Ethereum actually looking better than Bitcoin. Strange, I'm, seeing this, but it's looking a bit better than Bitcoin. Got a fight between the bulls and the bears going on. The bears, lost team, and then the fight came between the two. Not bad, actually, not bad. Let's just close at least above that, 1,220 levels. Before that, if you want, you want to be flexible, even 1,200 and yeah, $1,200. Okay, $1,205 would be good. Okay, but major still around 1,000, 220-ish around these levels. If we can get above that one, we can go a bit higher, a bit higher. Well, I missed the first half of the match because I thought it was gonna start much later. So I missed the first half, and then when I saw the second half, geez, I was not expecting all that. Like I kind of, lost hope for France because things like they looked like they lost their spirit, their fighting spirit. But then Mbappe, that dude, even though they didn't win the World Cup, they won. They won, like in how can I explain? They won many people's hearts because that, yeah, like he played so good. He played so good. They lost in a penalty. So I don't know. I don't know. Messi can be happy, I guess. He can be happy and you know, but I was like torn. I was going, I was hoping Argentina would win in one hand, and then I was also hoping France would win at the, you know, in the other hand. So I was like torn, but yeah, it was a good game. I hope you enjoyed it also. So Ethereum, we got support around 1,173 to, that level, 1,100 and actually all the way to, let me check, all the way to 1,150, 1,150. So there is some support here. We'll see if it holds, like, but definitely on the daily, it's looking a bit better than Bitcoin's chart. So next, XRP. Oh, guys, weekly XRP, MACD. If it continues like this, we are about to turn bearish on the MACD. Look at this. Another strong red candle. Like, you do not want to see. Like, bulls do not want to see this. The bulls do not want to see this. Bears, yes. Shorters, yes. Bulls, not much. We are still at support though, you know. If I just stretch this out, which there's really no need, but we're still at support levels. Let's give it also 24 to 48 hours, you know, all the way to 0.31 is support really. So on the daily, we got, you know, bearish MACD, RSI pretty much weakish. There is no divergence that I can see. I mean, none that I can see right now. No nice divergence or something like that. But we are still at support. Look at this. If I just do this, we are literally at support levels, okay? So you'll see what happens. We need to get above 0.3789 for this to get a bit more push to at least, you know, 0.4-ish levels. Like 0. I can remove this one. Already have like 0.3984 if we can get above, if we can close a daily above, not only a daily, but okay, daily, if we can close above 0.3779-ish, next resistance would be the one highlighted in blue, guys. Pretty much the same here. If we can close, you know, above, very small difference, okay? If we can close the 4-hourly candle above 0.3730-ish, 0.3757-ish. Next resistance also, you know, all the way around these levels, around 0.39, 0.4-ish areas. Bears are, you know, getting tired. They're getting tired. MACD is bullish now. Like positive momentum just started building like these past 2 4-hourly candles. Bars. RSI kinda trying to rise. We have some nice, you know, divergence going on as well. So okay, let's see how this ends. Charts are saying we could have a bit of a push, but chart is also saying we have resistance around, like, look, on the hourly, I told you what we have to break on the 4-hourly, right? On the hourly, we need to get above this level right here, 0.3571, for us to go a bit higher. If we can't, you know, close an hourly candle above that one, forget about it. Forget about it. So that's Ripple for now. I mean, looking at the weekly, if things go left, and you know, when I say left, if things turn out to be going to the downside, if we break this level, eventually we're coming to this level next, which is around 0.2865. And if we break that level, very likely that we will hit somewhere around below, you know, 0.25-ish levels. Just saying, guys. So keep an eye out. Ripple has been one of the ones who's respected TA. I could have been wrong, but it's also been one of the ones who's respected TA. So keep an eye out. If we lose this on a weekly, you know, this support on a weekly note, like any weekly candle close below this level, like it's below this level would take us, you know, to these areas, 0.28. If we close another weekly candle close below this one, it's straight to this one. I can actually look at the yearly when it comes to, hold on, yearly. Because, you know, this year is soon over, guys. Only a few more days left, okay? 13 days left, and it's bye-bye. Okay, maybe I should get out another chart. Hold on. One where we can find a bit more history. There you go. This is not looking its best, right, Ripple? There is no Western indicators. There's only candlesticks because, yeah, I mean, it's not that old. It's only existed since 2017-ish, maybe 2016, I don't know, but there's not a lot of data that I can use. But we're going back to the low lows. If you guys see, we're going back to the low lows if it continues like this. Ripple. Yep. XRP army, soldiers, all of you that were talking about 2022 $500 and I don't know what. I'm sorry to break it down for you. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the next one. BNB. Well, look who decided to pull up right at support. BNB. So I told you guys, if we were to close somewhere around these levels on a weekly, like somewhere below 224, 220, that would have been horrible. But thank God, we pulled back up BNB. I know there's a lot of FUD out there. People are saying the FUD could be true. There are things that are getting out. Like, I haven't double checked myself, so I don't want to, you know, say much, but the rumor is that the FUD is not just FUD. Okay, and there might be truth to Binance, you know, for example, the rumor is that the US exchange, Binance US, is a fake exchange, just like FTX. You know, it's used to, you know, hide some things. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure, guys. I don't know what to think of all this. Like, I gotta see it in black and white, but that's the rumor out there. And some people are saying there is evidence, but I haven't gone through the evidence myself, so we will see. We will see what happens. But anyways, weekly Binance Coin. Nice that it pulled back up, but we are about to turn, you know, bearish on the MACD. You guys see? We are losing the positive momentum slowly. Okay, we're starting to lose it. Our RSI is still below neutral. There is no nice divergence that I can see, anything like that, you know, that's building or developing. Okay, let's have a look at the daily. All right, weekly moving averages. This continues like this, like we see the short term, you know, keep on declining, and it gets below this midterm. You know, that's a bearish sign. Okay, let's head over to the daily. When was it? I think in yesterday's stream, if you guys watched it, I told you guys that BNB was looking, you know, better, like it was looking okay. We could see, some type of, a nice correction. Just go back and look, but I also did warn you and to tell you that we have resistance around these levels. Because when we broke out of 235, things started looking a bit better for BNB. A bit better for BNB, okay? So I told you, okay, fine. Now we're most likely, heading towards, 257-ish to 264-ish for a start. And if we can close above 264-ish on a 4-hourly candle, there's not much holding us, until 276 to 282-ish. Like, we are above 235, number one. We are also above $245, which was another critical level that I spoke about. So we are above it. And guess what? $245 acted as support. Okay, so we pulled back down, but we held this area as support. Okay, so far it's fine, not looking that bad. Daily is looking okay, like clearly the bulls have a bit more control, okay? And we are losing the negative momentum, on the MACD, on the histogram and so on. RSI, yeah, it's rising again. Volume, well, I don't know where it is. It's not the best, but at least there's some type of buy pressure, some type of buy action, buying action going on, okay? 4-hourly though, since we are, around resistance, just want to say, if we can't, break above, let's say, $255 on the 4-hourly, $255, $257, if we can't, get above that one, we could see some type of a pullback first. So eyes on these levels right now. I can draw a resistance line just so you guys are with me, following. Right here, okay? If we can get above this line and close above it on the 4-hourly, a bit higher we go. And if not, you remember that support I told you about, around $245? We can come to these levels again, okay? And if we break that, yeah, next, it's right here. So this is what we need to break above. This is what needs to hold. So we can, have a pullback, a mini reversal correction, and then, continue maybe to this side. Otherwise, if we come here, close any 4-hourly candle below this level, it's lower we go. Yeah, looks like it's the same on the hourly also. So you don't have to wait for the 4-hourly. If we close an hourly candle below this level right here, 245-ish to, if we close below 245, we can come all the way to, on the hourly, okay, 239 to $235. Fine. Okay, people, you following? So that's BNB. By the way, guys, all new subscribers and viewers, welcome to the stream. I hope you find value in it. I hope you're enjoying it. We're gonna be thriving together, growing together in this channel. As you grow, I grow, hopefully. So if you like the contents that I bring, don't forget to smash that like, hit that like, show your engagement as well. Give and receive and give, make the world go around. And I'm glad that you found your way here. Makes me happy. Like you're only finding your way here, obviously, because you're looking for quality content. So good job, good job. Mago, welcome to the show. Glad you made it also. Hope you've had a good day. I know Ralph was watching the World Cup, but did you guys also watch it or did you miss it? Or maybe you're not so interested in football. Like I'm not the most interested, but it was the World Cup, so it was the finals, so I had to keep an eye, one eye at least. Let's see next. So we've gone through Bitcoin, we've gone through Ethereum, we've gone through Ripple, we've gone through BNB as well. Let's have a quick look at Zen. Quick look at Zen. Hold on. If I can find it, just hold on. I keep on saying I have to clean my watch lists, like, but I still haven't done it yet. Because I told you guys, Zen weekly close, like it's gonna tell us a lot. It depends on ooh, ooh. You know when I say ooh, it's not a good ooh, okay? Not this time, fine. Like look, unfortunately, for those of you who love Zen, look what happened. We closed below this support, which is not the best. It's not for me. I'm more interested in boxing, MMA stuff as far as sports. Well, yeah, I do watch MMA too. We do watch it sometimes. Depends on who it is. Also depends on if it's a big thing. But yeah, it's nice to watch MMA as well. But interesting, boxing. Yeah, well, I can't deny that there is a bit more action in that. But the football today, the World Cup final today was sick. It was sick. One for the histories, probably. So then, guys, unfortunately, I have to tell you, chances just got a bit higher that we could go all the way to these levels now, because weekly is not looking good. We might have some type of a nice, correction, probably, here and there, but and I'm talking about shorter time frame correction, okay? But on the weekly, it's looking horrible right now. This is not that nice, okay? Let's have a look at the daily. Look, until now, there's only one side that is in charge of this Zen market, and it's the bears, okay? It's been the bears since this level right here. Really, when I told you guys, it's time for one to probably thinking about to think about getting the F out, because since then, sure, we've seen some nice, correction action every time we hit support, even this support, but right now, guys, I have to tell you, unfortunately, things are not looking that good. Let's give it 24 hours to 48 hours to see what happens, what comes out of this. But look at this volume. Look at the sell pressure that keeps on, rising, okay? Look at the MACD. It's bullish, yes, it's bullish, but look at the histogram. It's still like it's declining, like it's slowly but surely declining, guys, okay? RSI, I guess, okay, it is like there is some sign of nice divergence going on the RSI. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Like, why is there a text here? But oh, okay, now I see. I'll do this. So we are at support on the 4-hourly, but let's give it 24 to 48 hours, okay? Weekly, I do not like how it's looking for the bulls. It's looking bad for the bulls right now, okay? Strong. This is a strong, very strong, candle telling you that the bears are in full control. But on the 4-hourly, look, guys, we are at support. At the same time, we do see signs that the bears are a bit tired. And guess what? Our first positive momentum, first bar with a positive momentum, MACD going bullish at the same time on the 4-hourly. Like, this is not bad. This is not bad, I guess. After a nice divergence. So now we went from nice divergence, building to nice divergence actually playing out, because we got our first, positive momentum right here. Same thing on the other side. We got some nice divergence there too. And this is on the 4-hourly chart, guys. Okay, so do not confuse it with something else. So if we can close, if we can see a close above 271, instead of saying numbers, this level right here, okay, 0.0002720-ish. If you can see a 4-hourly candle close above that level, and I'm guessing it's the same on the 4-hourly. Let me see. Yeah, 2722 around these levels. If we can close above that one, see eventually around, like even on the hourly, like if we can close above that one, next resistance would be around these levels. That hasn't changed, okay? Next resistance right here. And if we can close above this one, even an hourly, next resistance would be around these levels, guys. Fine. And we'll take it level by level because as to not, make it confusing, okay? We'll take it level by level. Of course, best case scenario, 4-hourly candle closes above, excuse me, above this level right here. 3204, excuse me, sorry. 3204 to 3391-ish. Yeah, then we can, we can come a bit more higher, all the way probably to 4200-ish levels. Fine. So that's Zen. Let's have a look at something else. What's going on with the dot? Is it still alive? Is it still here? Like, what's been happening with dot? Okay, another like every market I had a look at today so far with you guys. Most of the weekly, prior weekly candle closed with the strong, red candle, strong one. But on that, I do not see any bad divergence that's developing. Let me double check. Yeah, there is on one of the oscillators, but otherwise it's okay. It's cool. Like when it comes to dot, um, we got support all the way from 4.7 to what? Three point eight-ish. So we got some type of a demand zone right here. We'll see if it holds. If it doesn't hold, like guys, if that if that ever closes any weekly candle, if you want to be conservative, let's say $3.5. If that closes any weekly candle below $3.5, you do know that there's not much holding us until like 2.8, 2, like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, this is weekly support I'm talking about, by the way. This box right here, okay? On the daily, we'll see if it's something different, but hold on. Yeah, 4.5. We are around 4.5. Yep. Okay, so we do have on the daily, we do have support around 4.5 to 3.5. Literally the same that I said with the weekly as well. Pretty much the same. I do like the fact that on the weekly it was looking bad, but still, let's give it 24 to 48 hours, okay? But on the daily, I do see that the bears are a bit tired, okay? Plus, there is some nice divergence that is building. Even though MACD is very bearish right now, okay? Like, I can see it, it's very bearish, but there is some nice divergence that is going on. But it's different time zones, Ralph. But since you are also in Europe, it's 1 a.m. But different time zones, different countries, different time zones. Anyway, bears are a bit tired, as you guys can see, okay? This nice divergence that we are seeing could play out, which would be nice. It's only on one of the oscillators, like what I can see at least. Hold on. Yeah, but it's there. Turning from pink to red. There's a fight going on, obviously, between the bulls and the bears. Bulls and the bears. Let's zoom in a bit more. Same thing looking at the 4-hourly candle, really. It just turned bullish as well. Just now, with this candle, it turned bullish. No problem now. You're welcome. So we have some support, you know, around the on the 4 hourly, okay? We do have some support around 4.6-ish to 4.58-ish. Like there is some support there, guys. And we have resistance around these levels, obviously, okay? So we need a close above 4.713 on the 4 hourly, so we can at least come all the way to $5, okay? If we can close, you know, above 4.7 on the 4 hour, $5 next. Let me check the hourly as well. Yep. Even on the hourly, pretty much the same. We close any candle, so you don't have to wait for a 4 hourly candle close. If we close any hourly candle above 4.729, eventually see you around $5-ish. If we can close an hourly candle above 5.11, like look at the old, you know, support, 5.128-ish levels, just to be a bit more conservative, then we are probably gonna go a bit more higher because there's not much holding us if we can do that. Eventually see around 5.249 to 5.360. So that's that, beautiful people. Like I can't believe I'm saying this, but the market is kind of looking, you know, sometimes it looks very strong, very, very strong. Like I often tell you guys before the volatility comes, right now it's just looking cute-ish. Like just cute. Like I don't know what to make of it. Like, okay, we are at support when it comes to many markets, but then the moves that we see are just, you know, cute. Like not much going on. It's not that strong, you know? I know it sounds funny, you know, calling it, you know, cute in TA, but it's my way of putting words into it. Like, let's have a look at what's going on with Bitcoin before we go ahead and talk about some other markets as well. Again, we got rejected what? No, okay, this was before the daily close, so it's fine. I thought it was just now. I was like, oh, volume coming in, buyers coming in slowly, but no, not again. Hold on. Yeah, this this candle better close above 16,780 at least. I'm talking on the hourly, okay? At least, otherwise we are gonna see some bad divergence starting to build. So far we've had a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, BNB, Zen, and Dot. How you doing, chat? It's Sunday. It's like a heavy day, Sundays, you know, just before Mondays. Most of the time people feel like they are heavy and deep. We got 2 minutes left. We gotta turn that from okay to hopefully great, Mago. Hopefully you feel great um this week, and any, stress, any problems, anything you have just solves itself. Yeah, it's heavy with the weather, climate, everything. Like you East Coasters, I know it's another story, but us in Europe, like it's a lot of people are like get easily depressed with the weather right now. 2 minutes. But it doesn't mean the weather and the climate is the only problem in life. People can have other issues, other problems, other burdens. We gotta close above 16,781. See a bit more push. You see what I mean? Market's just cutish. Just cutish. After this, oh yeah, the weather affects me somewhat. Um, isn't the weather nice where you are, or is it cold? If it's cold, you don't have to explain yourself. Like, I completely understand. Ralph understands too. Like, we understand. We feel for you. Next, we are gonna have a look at Dodge, or like the, banking committee said, Dodgy coin, one of them. He was like, Dodgy coin. I was like, I laughed. I laughed for a few minutes. I was like, wow. So we will have a look at Dodgy coin after this close. No. Again, okay, we just need an hourly, close above 16,780. Because look, this one closed at what? 16,775. So close, yet not so close. But so close, but still. Okay, let's move on with Dogecoin then. Well, hello. Held above key level, like didn't close below it. Held support also. Well, I was not expecting to see this, or maybe I was. I don't remember what I said yesterday because I know we did have a look at it, but let's get to the TA part. So we closed with a strong, red candle also on this one, like every other market I've had a look at so far. Not as bad as where you at, but it's cold right now for me and it gets much darker soon. I don't really like that. I feel for you. I feel for you. It's not the best um feeling. Um, days get shorter, nights get longer. It's a bummer, really. I understand you. Time for those vitamins, that vitamin D, like you advised me, which is actually a good thing to take right now. We need sun, like our our body needs some type of vitamin from the sun. So If it's not from the real thing, at least we can get it, you know, in pills, like what to do. Worst case scenario, it's the pills. So Dogecoin still holding support, as you guys can see. We're looking at the weekly support, you know, the yellow box. I think it's the daily support as well. There is still positive momentum going on here, but we're slowly getting weaker. You know, it's getting weaker. MACD is still bullish, but getting weaker. RSI, like there is a slight hint of nice divergence going on. Very slight, but we'll see what comes out of it. Okay, bears got tired at last. At support. So bears got tired at support. That's nice. There's some nice divergence, you know, building also on one of the oscillators, which is good. But I'm having a look at my other screen, guys. Just so you are aware, the short-term period moving average just got below the midterm. That is pretty much, you know, a weakish sign. You know, it's not the best for the bulls. And at the same time, both of them are declining, like they are curling downwards. Okay, but bears are tired, so I would not be surprised if we see a move back to at least 0.85. Let's see, you know, 81. Okay, first of all, 81. We need to get above 0.08139-ish. But if we can, you know, close above that daily, next is around 0.84 to 0.85. Okay, like I don't see much holding us really. If we can close above this one on a 4-hourly also, so you don't have to wait for a daily either. If we can close above this one on a 4-hourly, you can just, you know, drag it. And if you don't want to wait for the 4-hourly, it's also pretty much the same on the hourly, guys. Okay, so if we can close an hourly candle, 4-hourly candle above this line, you know, the top of the box, 0.08181, more likely we're going a bit higher. I think accidentally this should be somewhere here. If we can do that on the hourly and 4-hourly, next 4-hourly resistance we'll meet is around 0.8482, like 0.084 to 0.085. Okay, let's be a bit more flexible. And yeah, last but not least, before we can go much higher, is around 0.08684. And when I say much higher, I'm not talking, you know, all the way to these levels. I'm just, you know, talking all the way to maybe, I don't know, 0.09-ish to the top of this box. Okay, 0.0925 to, you know, a bit higher, 0.095-ish. So that's Dogecoin. What happened with the Bitcoin? Is it looking like you know? Yep. Like we need that close above 16,780. We need that close above that area if you want to see a bit more push, really. Litecoin, let's have a look at Litecoin. We've seen Litecoin, look better, guys, when it was before the run to the upside when we caught it before the run. But I do not like this engulfing candle. No, I don't. I really do not like this. On top of a bad divergence on both the oscillators. It just flipped. It just flipped. We couldn't break above, $80 on a weekly because we tried. We tried many, many, many times, but couldn't happen. Now it's not looking good, really. So weekly is right now. It is saying at the minute, it is saying that chances are higher that this continues a bit more further down. Keep that in mind, okay? Let's give it 24 to 48 hours, but that's what the Litecoin chart is indicating. Like, guys, if it was the other way around, just before the run, I told you guys, like, time to get ready for a run. But right now, time to get ready for the opposite by the looks of things. This is not that nice. Sell pressure is still building, okay? Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Do you remember when I told you, like, if we break out and then we come back and retest, this old resistance as support, that would really not be bad. But hopefully we don't get, back, within the descending wedge. Because if that happens, yeah, back to crappy areas when it comes to Litecoin, if that happens, okay? Let's have a look at the daily and see what's going on there. Remember that nice divergence that I told you about that is building on the daily? It is still building. That hasn't changed, okay? Like, the only way it's gonna be invalid is if we close below 56 point, let's just say $56 to be a bit more conservative. But until then, it's still there. Doesn't mean we can't come a bit lower. All I'm saying is if we close below $56, then it's likely gonna be invalid, okay? Let's be a bit more flexible, okay? 56 and 50 are two very important levels right now. If we break 56, 50% chance one of the bad divergence is gonna play out. But if we break $50, chances are gonna increase very, very highly that the bad divergence is like gonna happen, okay? So these two levels, remember, keep in mind. Right now, I do see that the bears are a bit tired, obviously. We are at support. Maybe I should just do this because, you know, this was old resistance, but there you go. New support. Or no, instead of doing that, hold on, hold on. It's gonna clone it. Sixty-four, 4, 62, 4, 5, 64, 4. There. So we are at support. Okay. Old, you know, resistance, new support right now. We are at support. At the same time, we do see that the bulls and the bears are kind of fighting, right? There's a fight going on. Let's zoom in a bit more closer to see if, yeah, definitely a fight going on. So yesterday we came and we touched this resistance level or profit taking levels, you know, from this low 62 to, you know, 66. But if you wanna see this Litecoin action to go a bit higher, if one wants to see it go a bit higher, we need a close above 66, you know, dollars. The top of this box, which would be around, okay, $67, okay? $67. If we can see that, like if we can see a close above $67, like we can come all the way to 70-ish for a start. After that, not much holding us really until, you know, 73. Major resistance right there. Let me have a look at the hourly. Pretty much the same. First resistance around yeah, 66-ish. Okay. Like there is some, you know, bad divergence in play that could play out if we cannot get above $67 and close above it on the hourly. Keep that in mind, okay? And then we have another bad divergence that can also play out if we can't, you know, close above $74 on the hourly. But let's get back to profit taking levels or resistance levels. First one is right here, like I told you, on the hourly as well, okay? And second one is around these levels, $69 to $70, okay? If we see an hourly candle close above $70, not much holding us, guys, until 72 to 74-ish, really. Daily, there is no resistance until $70. Like if we can get above, yeah, $6 at least on the 4 hourly. So that's Litecoin. Let's look at this move at the same time, or no move. Look how 16,780 is like a major level we need to break above. That's why it's trying, then it gets pushed down. It tries again, then it gets pushed down again. Come on. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything else interesting to have an eye on or to do some TA on. Let's look at crappy FTX. Why not? It was actually at 0.9895 2 days ago, guys. We're about to see this just, you know, go to the sewer. It's looking bad. Week by week, slowly it's looking bad. Solana. Solana weekly. Holding like a fruit fly at support. Literally. Let me look at the other moving averages. Hold on. Guys, if you like the contents, if you're enjoying the stream, show your support, smash that like, keep on hitting on it. Where's Solana? I'm trying to have a look at the moving averages as well. Yeah. Like daily moving average, like 2050 200 is so bearish. It's so bearish. But we are at support, okay? Looking at the daily, we are at support. Like weekly, can't talk about the moving averages here. There's not much data. That horrible resistance around, you know, $15. It's no joke when it comes to Solana. Like it's a strong resistance right there. We still got some positive momentum going on. Actually, still bullish-ish. Okay. RSI. We got some nice divergence, kind of trying to build. Okay. Let's head over to the daily, where we can clearly see, much clearer at least, that the bears are tired. But we have this horrible bad divergence that is building. Like, it's only gonna be invalid if it's in one of the oscillators, not both, but it's only gonna be invalid if we can close above $37, something like that. And on the daily, guys, we have another divergence we need to kill, like on the, you know, current action going on. We need to get above 14 point well, no, we actually need to get above 14.6. Be flexible. We still need to get above this damn resistance line that has been holding Solana down every time it comes back up to kill the other divergence that is kind of building on one of the oscillators, you know, on the RSI as well, okay? So, but right now we are at support. I see that the bears are tired. Even though it doesn't look like it here, probably, but bears are kind of tired, okay? This sideways action has been going on for Solana since when? Since the 14th of November. Like, we're still going sideways. I'm like, just either break down or just break out. Just do something. On the 4-hourly, if we can get above 12.62, okay, if we can close a 4-hourly candle above 12.62-ish dollars, okay, then next resistance is around 12.95-ish dollars, fine, or $13, 12.9 to $13 around these levels. Even 13.2, possible we can see a wick there, but 12.9 to $13, okay? If we can get above 13.1, if we can see a 4-hourly candle close above that one, I think even hourly, yep, even hourly candle close above that one, so you don't have to wait for the, like 13.22 works too, okay? You want to be a bit more conservative. If you can close an hourly above this one, we got some other resistance major, like a bit more stronger than this one, around 13.4-ish, okay? But if we can see a close above 13.4, not much holding us until 13.8 to $14, guys. Capiche? You got it? Like, we should probably see some type of volatility coming week. I mean, we can't keep on going like this. There's nothing going on. And hold on, I see something now. Just hold on. Hopefully that's not the case, but if it is, I'm gonna draw it on the other chart so I do not clog this one. If it's legit, then I'm just gonna draw it here. Oh, looks kind of legit. Okay. Kinda, guys, kinda, but gotta talk about it. Like, I'm not surprised, but then again, it's like I was hoping that it wasn't what I thought it was. Something like this. Okay, like if I'm gonna try to make this perfect look perfect, I'm never gonna Stop adjusting it. Anyway, something like this, okay? Something like this. So, you know what happens if you come to the bottom of this line and then this acts as resistance right here? What's gonna happen, guys? We've been here before. We've seen this many times. I'm gonna try to find another one that looks exactly the same. Hold on. Did I draw this? Did I just draw this on the hourly? Oh, God. Should be on the daily. But it's same, really, but should be on the daily. That's on the hourly, fine, but trying to show this on the daily. Okay, something like this. If I keep on adjusting, I'm never gonna, stop. So something like this, anyways. And do you see what kind of happened? Look at this. Look, this is the last time we had something like, this similar. Look what happened. And now, if this is actually what I think it is, then, yep. And you remember this, we are still, outside this, awesome, nice, wedge, but we actually, touched this, retested it as support right now, looks like it at least, and then kind of bounced, literally bounced, but the look of this is just not, making me feel comfortable. Yeah, chat. Things are looking the way they're looking for the market today. Yeah, Mago. That's why I was like, I hope it wasn't what I thought it was, but looks like it. This is not good. Because look, if I just do this, hey, looks super bullish when we look at it this way, right? Got the pole, got the flag and whatnot, right? Super bullish, but this is an inverted chart, guys. Back to reality. Because look at this. Nice here. Like, this is super bullish pattern, if the chart was looking like this. I mean, looking at these, lines and everything else, the whole image. But right now, this is reality. I was really hoping that my eyes were not seeing what I thought I was seeing, but we are seeing what we think we're seeing, Mago. That's sad. If this is the case, that's sad. And even on the hourly, like I thought I was drawing on the daily, but this was an hourly I drew it on. And then we have the bigger, channel, which is on the daily. But look on the hourly. Like why? Why? If you saw this way, nice like, right? Very nice. I mean, every time it goes down, it pulls back up, bulls keep on fighting, but this is just inverted. This is reality. There are some people though, I saw some on Twitter, not mentioning names, that are super bullish, that are saying, you know, the bottom is here. That's it. Like, if you ask me, we can't know, really. I don't see any signs indicating that either, looking at the this, guys. We just have 12 days to go. And the yearly candle close is gonna be upon us after 12 days. Or 13, okay, because we still have 12 days and 23 hours to go. Anything can happen, like literally anything can happen. We can flip, we can be, you know, back at around 30K, God knows when, okay, like, I don't know. But by the way things are looking right now, at the moment I'm speaking, right now, doesn't look that way. It could change in 2 weeks or something, I don't know, but right now it's not looking that way. But things can change in Bitcoin, you know, things can change in crypto fast. That's why I'm saying at the moment I'm speaking, not looking like that. But who knows how it's gonna look in, you know, by the end of this year. Like, we'll see. That's why I try to be here daily, live streaming, showing you guys, updating you on any new developments or whatnot, you know, in case we see some. Okay, resistance around 16,869-ish. 25 more minutes to go. Hopefully this candle closes above 16,780. Otherwise, another fail again. Well, at least we saw the bear flag. And we are still above this, you know, above this resistance line that has existed since when? When was it now? Huh? Since November 2021, guys. Over a year ago. Okay? We broke out of it. Look, the moment we broke out of this support, the blue line, I'm talking about the blue line now, okay? Look what happened. Straight down to this support. Old or old resistance, you know, or old resistance. But this bear flag is not like, it's not looking good. How's FTM doing? Still at support really. Let me have a look at the moving averages. Not looking the best. Okay, and the other indicators, let's see now. We still have some type of bad divergence, like on FTN. Like we need to break 0.269 levels, number one, and we also need to break above 0.39 levels for the closest bad divergence that is showing to be invalid. Okay, these two need to be broken on a weekly level. Fine. Daily, like still negative momentum, growing. There's no nice divergence whatsoever. We are at support. Fine, we are at support. We're still holding support when it comes to the daily. Okay, looks like bears got tired. Bull. Moving averages bearish, pretty much. And I'm looking at the other settings with the moving averages. Like short is above the midterm, but looks like it's curling down again right now. Okay, so on the daily we need to get above 0.229-ish levels. Not 0.229, yeah, 0.229 to, like, we have resistance around these areas, so I can just draw a box. Zero 0.23 to 0.26-ish levels. Okay. If we can break above this level though, there's not much really holding us until 0.29-ish to 0.31, guys, around this level right here. Okay, this red line, you can see the price here. Fine, we are at support. If this support breaks, this one breaks 0.194-ish levels, if we get below that one, like see eventually around 0.17, 6 to 0.16-ish, these areas. Same for hourly. We need to break above 0.226, guys. 0.226 to 0.23-ish needs to be broken, so we can see a bit more push to the upside. Okay, like weekly we are very close to critical levels. If phantom breaks the level of 0.15-ish dollars, okay, guys, it's straight down. There is not much holding us, like literally. I don't want to freak you out, so I'm gonna restrain from saying it, but I'm talking the chances are very high that we can go on a weekly note, like that we can go below 0.1. Very, very high. So, beautiful people, I think we had a look at a lot today. We went through what? We went through Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Dodge, BNB, Zen, LTC, Polkadot, Phantom. Not bad. So, got a call to show for today. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate each and one of you a lot. Um, I'll see you tomorrow again. If you like the contents, do not forget, hit that like, smash that like, and share, and so on and so forth. And take care of each other, guys. It's starting to feel a bit more, Christmassy. Like we're getting close to the end of the year and stuff. Um, take care of each other. I wish you a wonderful day tomorrow as well. Okay? Have a good night's sleep for those of you who are going to bed, and a good day for those of you who are gonna start your day. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Ralph, Mago, everybody. Much love. See you tomorrow. Good night.